when I was a sober, single barback and bartender who people like I told people like, oh no, I actually I don't sleep around. Like, really? I'm like, yeah. They're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And they started to notice me saying, oh no, thank you, like to girls who were making advances while I was behind the bar. And they started to be like, what's up with that? And I had to this day a really good friend who's an ex-Marine, and he's just like, okay, so you'd rather go to the gym than get laid? I'm like, and I thought about it, I was like, yeah. And he's like, why? I'm like, all of you guys are in this lust brain junkie state that saying, oh, I gotta get my next lay. Oh God, I gotta get my next lay. And you're not developing as men.
Yeah.
Like you're actually kind of substance abusing in a way, but it's a substance abuse way that's been so normalized that people don't know how to begin to correct it. And I remember when I became roommates with this guy, and he thought to this point that I was lying, right? Like he had known me for 9 months at this point, and he said he's like, oh, okay, sure, yeah, I'm sure you don't sleep around, but he thought I was secretly sleeping around like crazy. So I'm getting ready to go to the gym. He says, Arthur, there are some fine ass girls near the pool, and I think you should go say hi. I'm like, oh no, that's okay. I don't do that. I'm going to the gym. And he looked at me with this face like, oh my God, he's been serious this whole time. How? How? And over time, this guy would get into all kinds of girl drama. I rip on him for this all the time. He's like, I'm dating her and her best friend, and I'm playing with fire. I'm like, yeah, but you love the drama. You love the drama. You thrive on it right now. But then it all comes crashing down. You wonder what happened. He's like, this is true. One day he came up to me. He says, I'm starting to get your whole no girls philosophy. And he sort of missed the point because for me, I mean, I'm not a virgin. I have, when I wasn't a Christian, I lost my virginity in the back of someone's car. I felt my soul dim,
Yeah.
honestly, afterwards. Um, as sex again with a girlfriend I had in England, didn't feel as bad. Um, Full disclosure, I mean, when my ex fiance is not a Christian, and we were having sex all the time. I didn't feel as bad because I actually truly loved the person and it was someone I wanted to marry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, so I was sort of like some semi in alignment because I believe that's between two married people, and she was very much the person I was going to marry. So I didn't really feel that as his whole. But you see these people who have no intention of being together. These people who have no intention of starting a family, no intention of being completely devoted to each other throughout life, having sex, and you see them. It's like drinking salt water. They feel worse and worse and worse and worse. So
Yeah.
to sort of sum up the question, I was in a very long-winded way. A lot of the times, it's not about going up to them saying, "Hi, I'm a Christian. I'm male rights activist," or I'm a restorer of masculinity, and this is what I believe A, B, C, and D. You have to set an example first,
Yeah.
and then when it's time to tell your story, you tell the story. And when people come up for directions, you give them all the time in the world, giving them instructions that's surgical in speech, that's patient, and you help people plant those seeds, and that until the seeds grow into something that they water themselves.